Welcome back, Wieners. It's good to see you again. How you been? We are up in Maine at the camp. You guys probably already knew that though. Today's video starting off with some good news and some not so good news. I have a boat. This is it. It's a 19.8 low. I love it. It's a great boat. I've owned it for a little over a year now, and I brought it up to Maine so it could be my Maine fishing mobile. No pun intended. The other day when Alex and I were doing a little filming fishing session, I went to go pick him up after he dropped me in the water with the truck. I bumped something a little bit. It didn't seem like much. I kind of shrugged it up. I was like, yeah, it'll buff, whatever. And then we got on the water and all of a sudden the auto build started coming on and water was coming out of the boat. So I figured, okay, maybe that was not so good. We fished for a little bit longer, got the boat in the trailer because I got a little concerned. I'll just show you. Welcome to the underside of my boat. This is where things get a little bit weird. You may be able to tell I use my boat a lot. Lots of scratches, lots of wear and tear marks. No biggie, it's a tool. I use it as is. As you can see right there, check out that juicer of a gash. Now, originally it did not look that bad. Matter of fact, I just picked it up from the shop a few hours ago. The guy there knows how to weld aluminum parts and boats and cars and stuff like that. He unfortunately wasn't able to make anything good out of this really situation. Matter of fact, the hole just got bigger. The hole didn't look this big. Water was leaking into his weld and it just wasn't working. So now we have not only a little hole, but a much bigger one. So with that in mind, the low is not doing so good. If things happen, it was my fault. I can't blame anyone other than my stupid self on this one. It just sucks, you know? If I angle it this way, you could probably see I could fit a silver dollar in that slit. Nothing good has come from this whole scenario. I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to film a video you guys love and that is very popular and I have not filmed yet up in Maine. That being a Google Maps fishing challenge. This is a perfect place to do it. There's so many creeks, so many rivers, so many ponds and lakes where we can drop in and discover some new fishing honey holes. So I hate to say this, but unfortunately we're gonna leave the low behind today and go on a strictly foot fishing mission and just bring the rig runner. Anyway, stick with us, stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's go mess them up.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the left.
And we've made it. Welcome to spot number 1. This is how today's video is gonna go down as all these Google Map challenges go. 3 hours to fish 3 different bodies of water. All of them have to be spots that I've chosen on Google Maps. We're at the first one right now. Like I said, this is kind of an interesting spot. I've never fished this particular area and I'm pretty stoked to do so. Smallmouth, trout, basically anything that lives in Maine could be in this river. I've got 1 rod, box full of baits, and of course some camera gear. Hey, how's it going? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Oh, how's it going? How's it going? Good to see you. Are you pumped? Are you pumped or what? Hi. Wow, I think that dog is pretty pumped for today's video as well. That's cute. Oh wow, and there goes all my stuff. All right, let's get after it and rig up some rods. See if we can catch our first fish of the day. Surely there's something that's, oh, I just got hit instantly. Instantly. Not slack water, that's the key maybe. That fish was heavy. See if he has some friends. Usually if there's one smallmouth in a pool, there probably would be another. It's all good, shake it off. Shake it off, as T Swift would say. Just freaking shake it off. Come on, there's gotta be a big dog right there. Slack, a little bit of slack on the end of a riffle. Oh yeah, yep, he's got it. Oh, he just had it. There we go. There we go, feels decent. Oh yeah, we'll take it though. We'll take it. That was such a cliche catch. Like just a little bit of calm water next to current. Up comes Mr. Smalley. Hi bud, what's your name? It's nice to see you. Hey, I think I hooked your big mother earlier and she spit the hook. I need you to talk to her about that one. Okay, well there you have it folks. First fish of the Google Maps Maine challenge. I love it, I love it. That one came on the Kraken Craw Junior on a shaky head. One of my go-to favorites for clear river smallie jaws and largemouth too. All right, man, peace. Good looks. Look how good this looks. I'm throwing a heavier shaky head just because this current is mighty fierce and biting a piece of that Kraken Craw off. so the smallmouth can take it completely down. Good little bait. If you guys want to get some of these baits, be sure to check the link down below. This video is sponsored by shopcarls.com, so they carry all of our gear, including our hard baits, our soft plastics, our line. We've got pliers, and it's a great way to not only get our baits, but then save some money on other companies' baits as well. If you guys want to sign up today, like I said, link will be down below, and it's an amazing way to save money on gear. If you sign up and become a Carl's Club member, you get a lot of heavy discounts. And this is the time to do it just because it's summer. Everyone's fishing. It's time to get out there and catch some bass, or I guess whatever you're into. Today we're going for bass and trout, so I'm just trying to keep it simple and small. Oh, that's a snag. Nice. It's not what I wanted. I said bite, not snag. How do those two sound similar? Well, I'm gonna go retie. I'll meet you guys back at the bank. Danger, dam ahead, swift currents. See, that just makes me want to fish it. Hopefully that water's deep. If it's deep, it can hold a lot of fish. Oh, did I just get bit? I did. He's on there. There we go. Fish on. Little smallmouth. Just a wee fish. Damn, I'm looking for those shoulders. Where are these big dogs at? I know there's big fish in this river. I think I'm just, I don't know, just a little fish magnet. You're so little. What's the matter with you? Oh my God. All right, fine. Take care. Didn't even want to look at you anyway. All right, first cast, new spot. We got a bite. It's a good sign at least. Fish this eddy right here. Oh, there's one. Oh, he dropped it. See you later. I think he's got it back in his mouth. Yep, he's got it. There we go. That feels a little bit better. Oh yeah, just a bit better. That was right in that eddy. Oh, they pull in this current. I mean, they pull. Yeah, we'll take that one. Just a hair bigger than the first one we caught today. Maybe not by much. I don't know, a little deceiving. You just fought really hard. You just really gave it your all, didn't you? Stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm gonna take the hook out and put you back. There's no need to cause all this drama. See you later, brother. Be safe. Oh, there's one. He said I wanted that on the swim bait. Just changed it up a little bit. Oh, that's a good one. Now we're talking. That's a decent smallie. Just had to switch up the presentation a little bit, get that fatter bite. Not bad, not bad. I may have gotten a little bit hyped for that, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, it's a little saucy swimmer bass. Really not that big, but had me hyped on the jump. I was like, oh, that's at least a 2-pounder. Yeah, only about a little bit shy of a pound maybe. We'll take it though. Any fish in these Google Maps challenges is much needed. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So yeah, I switched it up. Throwing the crawl earlier, the junior crawl, now I'm throwing the swim bait. A lot of times in these like Maine creeks and rivers and ponds and such, they'll have these things called sculpin. If you drag one of these swim baits on the bottom, it looks a lot like their natural forage. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's why he ate it. Maybe he thought it was a craw. Just something to think about. It's a weird fish. They don't like really swim up much. They're kind of like gobies. They stick to the bottom and they're really aggressive, and smallmouth love them. Just can't get enough of them. That's pretty sick. Oh yeah. There we go. As soon as it hit the water, that was cool. Another decent one. Same spot I got my last fish on. Ooh, come on in here. I just want to touch you. Same exact spot. Oh, he's okay. He actually might be the biggest one today, just by an inch. Like, I mean, barely an inch. He's fighting a lot harder than the rest. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, just give it up. Come here. Got him. Another smallmouth. I just saw a trout like go fully airborne out of the water too, so I might actually switch it up on the way back to the car, throw like a little mep spinner or something that's more oriented towards the trout skis. Oh my goodness, dude, you really wanted that, didn't you? Going back and forth between the swim bait and the craw. Put down the swim bait for a few casts and then pick this up, and this smallmouth was like, okay, I'll have that. They're getting a little bit bigger though. It's not a bad sign. God, they're so mean. The hell, brother? Wow, this is pretty damn sick. So this exact location is the reason why I picked this spot on Google Maps. One of the things I'm always looking for on maps that is pretty easy to identify is just running water, white water, any sort of swift current, whether it be in a river or like an inflow or an outflow to a pond. I'm gonna fish from the pools and the eddies for like 30 more minutes, and then we're gonna wrap it up and bounce to spot number 2. As cool as this looks, I don't know, I'm not having a whole lot of success. Maybe it's my fault, but I'm trying my best out here. Spot number 1, okay, could be better. Let's keep fishing though. We have a lot of daylight left. Let's get down to it. All right, let me show you guys where we're at right now. This is me. I am right there. I'm that little blue mark, and next to that star is where I parked. This is the, oh wow, actually I didn't realize this. This is the Penobscot River that meets the, do I even attempt? Piscataquis? Pasquatti. I don't know, the Pasquatti River, the Pasquatis River. So this is a pretty vital spot, apparently. The Penobscot dumps in the Atlantic Ocean, in case you're wondering. So this is where we started. We fished right to the left, right here, right in this spot. That was okay, could have been better. But now it's time to move on to somewhere else. Let's see, I should probably make my way back towards the cabin, but I didn't see a whole lot on the way here. It was just kind of like this big river system, and then that was it. Let's check out what's on 95. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. That looks interesting. Birch Stream. It's right off of I-95. Very public spot, it seems. I think we can do better than that though. Man, that's some serious water up in there. Do we try this? I think we got to give it a peep. It looks good. What do you guys think? This is the Stillwater River, and there's a big fat waterfall. Your boy loves big fat waterfalls, so we're gonna give this a peep. Only 20 minutes away. We gotta hustle though, because sun is setting in about 2 hours, and we still have 2 more spots to fish. Meet you there. Here we go. Another bait that you can find on shopcarls.com. This is the Hound. This is our spook style, walk the dog style, topwater bait that just crushes just about anything that eats surface lures. A lot of the fish I caught today were chewing on dragonflies. Obviously this doesn't imitate directly a dragonfly, but it is a surface lure, so these fish are just looking up, and they've just got that topwater nature going, so we're gonna see if we can pop a few on this today. Sun setting, should be good. Prime time for this exact presentation. This water's hooting. It is hooting. Oh, there we go. There we go. Fish on. Oh my God, he crushed it. Just crushed it. Stay on, stay on. Feels like a good one. Oh yeah, that's an okay smallmouth. Just crushed the Hound. Oh, wow. Not that big, but in that current he felt big. Is that a smallie? Huh. Just real dark. Looks a lot different than the ones we were catching at the other river. So cool, man. Just slaughtered the Hound. That was like my second cast. It's a good sign. We might get a few more. The cool thing about these Hounds is the hooks are so damn sticky. If a fish even moves on it, it's gonna get hooked. All right, bud. Long and lean smallmouth. See you later. Whew, that was cool. Always a good day when you get a topwater eat. Oh my God, instantly, like first freaking cast. What the hell? Yeah, I guess it is a good spot. Like one twitch, bait's gone. A little smallie. It's freaking hilarious how fired up these guys can be. This one's smaller than the last too. No sweat, little guy. Gonna get you out. All right, bye-bye. Thank you for that, that was fun. Come on, right there. Oh no, there he's back. Decent one, nope, little. This is a cool catch though. It was like I knew I was gonna get bit there. It looked too perfect. This is fun at least. It's good to use this ultralight gear for some of these smaller tier bass. And they pull hard, that's like no doubt. I kind of underestimated him. He's not too bad. I'll take it. Woo! We spit something up. A little dragonfly. There we go. Nice little smallmouth. I don't even know what number this is. I think we're like on 10 or something like that. We've caught quite a few today. Just like nothing over 12, you know? Everything falls short of 14. I don't know, I'm not convinced this is quite it. Definitely fish here. They're hungry, but they're not the right size. Another one, just so aggressive. It's like they got something to prove. They're all little ass too. Little fish. Little fish. Spot number 2. Okay, decent, nothing amazing. I found out today I have a new talent. I'm really good at catching tiny smallmouth. 2 Google Map spots down. We've caught fish at each spot, so we can't really cry about it. What's next, you ask? Good question. Let me go on the map of all the Googles. I'm just gonna screen record the next spot and I'll meet you there. It's a spot I just found like on the way up to the car, and it looks good, and I think it might have stripers, so that's a huge plus. I'll meet you guys there. Here it is. Welcome to spot number 3, the final spot of today's Maine Google Maps fishing challenge. This is the Penobscot River, but it has a little bit of salt water in it, which means we have the opportunity of catching something other than a damn smallmouth, possibly a striper, maybe a big smallmouth, I don't know, but it's low tide right now and it's incoming, and we're here at a decent opportunity to go strike some fish. I'm gonna bring 2 rods just like last time. We're gonna see if we can pick up one final finale bass before this video ends, before we run out of daylight. It's getting close, 7:20 p.m. We've only got a few more minutes left, but let's do it. Let's get them. All right, let's give it a look. She is hooting. This is some serious current. Some serious current. Oh, this looks sick. This is a spot I have to kind of be careful on because this water moves up so quick. So as tempting it is to go out to some of those rocks in the middle, I can legitimately get stuck within like literally 10 minutes. It's crazy how fast this water comes up in the river. So I'm gonna play it safe, just walk the bank and just try to cast in some productive looking zones. Pretty damn good. Oh yeah, there we go. I have a fish. Pretty sure it's a smallmouth. Yep, smallie. Hey, what do you know? Yeah guys, we're gonna go for some striped bass today. Nope, just kidding. We're gonna go for smallmouth. Oh, and they're gonna be just about the same size we've been catching all day. Who would have thought, huh? Shocker. What are you doing? You're the wrong fish. Completely wrong fish. Stripers incoming. Big ones, giants. Just some holdover fish. Come on. Feel bad for me. Oh, that's a rock. Hell yeah, dude. Oh. Oh, big swirl underneath me. Okay. Oh no, I'm tripping. There's nothing there. That's just a rock. I don't know what it is, but I can't catch big fish today, but I can attract dogs. It's the second dog that's come up to me. I must smell like salami or something, but yeah, anyway, that's my cue. That dog was trying to let me know that, dumbass, it's time to go home and hang out with your pup. So we're gonna peel on out of here. No striper today, but you can always come back and figure him out again. I don't think the tide's 100% right, but yeah, let's peel on out, boys. I'll meet you back at the cabin.
Lucky! I'm home, Lucky. I'm home. Did you have fun today? Did you chase any squirrels? I saw some dogs today. They'd have been your friend. What are you doing? I don't want to touch you because you pee. Every time I touch you, you pee.
Well, safe and sound, we made it back to Camp Claw.
Boop. No. Are you peeing?
Yeah, you're peeing. Yep, she's peeing. Okay, okay. Yep, look at that. Yep, there's some pee. I knew it was gonna happen. I don't know why I thought it wasn't gonna happen. And then she goes and lays on the blanket. Nice. Oh, and then she goes, okay, cool. Yep, that's my dog for you. Anyway, we're gonna wrap the video right here, you guys. I'm zooted, I'm tired, just walked 3 different rivers and caught a lot of fish, but it was a good time. I appreciate you guys viewing. Like I always say in all the videos, drop a comment, let us know what you wanna see on the next epi. We are admittedly gonna go to Texas for a little bit, so we might film some videos in Texas, which is not a problem, it just kind of changes the content up, but we are gonna be back in Maine, I believe on like the 11th or 12th, and then we're basically gonna be up here for the whole summer. It's gonna be a rip, exploring all new stuff. We just kind of been taking it easy, not doing anything crazy for the past like 2 weeks because I've been trying to get the cabin all situated, but after that, we're dead set on doing some crazy missions. So like I said, drop a comment, let us know what you wanna see on the channel, and we'll make it happen. Appreciate the view, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.